Very professional, and I was especially impressed with the attention they paid to the detail in refinishing my woodwork. I recommend you call Home Customizers for any of your home remodeling needs at 651-690-5964. That's 651-690-5964. Or homecustomizers.com, a local company and Pella window contractor serving the Twin Cities for over 30 years.
Hi, Mike Mullins, the host of the Socially Responsible Investing Show on Saturday mornings, 10 to 11 a.m. This Saturday, we will review the topics and interviews from the past 4 broadcasts and spend quality time making recommendations for ways and means of investing in these great emerging opportunities. Learn to be a more focused investor by aligning your values with your money and improve your world one ethical, responsible investment at a time. Listen this Saturday, 10 a.m. to the Socially Responsible Investing Show.
Stay tuned for a 1,000,000-bottle giveaway announcement.
Do you have troubled skin, acne? Well, against the better judgment of our management team, we're going to prove to you once and for all that Proactive works. So if you want to try it, give us a call at 1-800-277-6026 because we're going to let 1,000,000 people try Proactive risk-free and receive our legendary refining face mask free if you call right now.
You heard it. Be one of the first callers. Call 1-800-277-6026. That's 1-800-277-6026.
NEMA, the Northeast Minneapolis Arts Association, is proud to sponsor the 15th Annual Art-A-Whirl, a self-guided open studio and gallery tour of Northeast Minneapolis, May 14th through the 16th. Hundreds of artists open their studios to showcase painting, photography, sculpture, jewelry, mosaics, and more. Art-A-Whirl takes place Friday, May 14th from 5 to 10 p.m., Saturday from noon to 8, and Sunday from noon to 5. Tour the Art District and visit NEMA's silent auction in Gallery 332 of the Northrop King Building. Free trolleys run all weekend through Northeast Minneapolis. For more information on Art-A-Whirl, go to NEMA.org. That's NEMAA.org. Reuter Walton Construction is the chosen builder of the 2010 ASID Showcase Condominium. This stunning unit is located in the Edgewater Condominium building on Lake Calhoun in Uptown. This fully custom home showcases the expert craftsmanship of Reuter Walton Construction, the design of Peterson Keller Architecture, and over a dozen ASID interior designers. Tour the condo during the May 15th to June 13th home tour. To find out more about Reuter Walton Construction, call 612-823-3489. That's 612-823-3489.
Welcome back, Tech Badger Radio, 11:50, 10 minutes before high noon here, our final segment of the show. We like to wrap up each of our weekly shows here with a right-on things that in the world are the way they're supposed to be. Because we know we live in a world that's full of things that make you say cripes and come on, and you got to be kidding me. And there's things in the world that are the way they're supposed to be, and we have choices to make in the world. Do we want to be those who live with just the things that aren't right, or do we want to make things that are right on? But Robin first, from Fridley, had a call here about breathing. Robin, are you have a comment about breathing? Are you a nose breather, mouth breather?
I'm a nose breather.
Yes.
But I've done a lot of work with breathing. I'm an alternative health practitioner and a teacher. I've been doing that for 33 years.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and I work with breathing and correcting breathing for people and using the breath to get in touch with the network that is your body and your mind and your feeling. And because it's all really one thing, you know.
Yeah,
as far as your nervous system is concerned, it's all one thing.
And there is something to this nose breathing as opposed to mouth breathing?
Absolutely.
Really?
First of all, I mean, because your body is designed structurally to be more centered in relationship to gravity when you draw the air down through your nose.
Oh.
And also, breathing through your nose will relax your diaphragm, which will relax your autonomic nervous system, and you'll just feel a lot better and have more energy. If you're breathing through your mouth, you're not getting enough oxygen.
Huh. Well,
so you're walking around in a state of hypooxygenation, and you know what? Here's an incentive for you, because all you have to do to switch it over, Doug, is practice.
Really? So that's true. You really can do it on your. I mean, it's not just a left-handed, right-handed thing.
No, not at all.
It's a bad habit, in other words.
Yeah, and who knows how you ended up having that habit. And I wouldn't call it a bad habit. It's not efficient and it doesn't serve you.
Oh, that's probably a better way to say it.
You know, it's something you have to do when your nose is all stuffed up.
Yeah, right. See, I never have that problem. When I get a cold, it's just nothing changes. I just keep breathing as normal.
Well, the thing is that, you know, and I bet you there's all kinds of immune functions that are going on in the nose that we don't even know about yet.
Oh, I bet you're right. Yeah, I bet there's a whole
system. But anyway,
system.
you know, an incentive for you just from listening to you and looking at, say I'm an 8 too.
Oh, you are. You're an Enneagram 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got curious. I wanted to see your face, so I'm looking at your website right now.
Oh, yeah.
But
well, head over to DougPagitRadio.com. You can watch the
nose,
show live right over there.
If you breathe through your nose, you'll get more oxygen, and you will be smarter.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I don't know that I could handle that.
Well,
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Come on, Doug, you love that.
You know what? I mean, I'm breathing through my nose. I've been doing it since Shelley started talking, and my nose is tickling like crazy. If you're watching online, I keep rubbing my nose.
It's going to feel funny for a while. And, it's just funny. Like whenever you remember, whenever you post a little flag in your mind that says, remember to breathe through your nose. And then just go about your day, and your brain will obediently remind you once in a while.
Huh.
And the more you remind yourself, it'll happen naturally. The more you remind yourself, the more you'll remember.
Ah.
So, gradually what you'll do is it'll take about a month probably, but gradually what will happen is it'll become normal for you to breathe through your nose.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, you're going to start feeling the benefits, and then you're really going to go.
I love it. Robin, we should have you on the show sometime. Let's stay in touch about that.
Oh, that would be really fun. I'd love that.
All right. If you hold on, Grover will get your phone number, and we can stay in touch about that. So, Robin, thanks for the call.
Sure.
Robin, another nose breather with some good advice for all the rest of us. We like to end our show with a right on. In some ways, that's a perfect segue into it, because the right on that I wanted to throw out today is for those mothers who are trying to create the world that they want to have. So this being Mother's Day and this proclamation, and if you listen to the first segment, I know that you already heard this, but I think it's worth hearing the proclamation written in 1870 that was really the start of Mother's Day one more time. Now the issue at hand in 1870 was the American Civil War and the French-Prussian War. And people in the United States were being gathered up into this war and this time of violence, and Julia Ward Howe said, "We don't want that kind of world, us mothers. No mothers want war. We don't want that, and we don't want to be conscripted into it by other people's bad decisions. So let's have a day in which mothers grab their hands together and say, we're going to make the world the way we want it." It is sort of the ultimate in right on for those who say, we will make the world the way we want it. So I thought it might be decent to end the show with one more reading of the Mother's Day Proclamation. And for those who tuned in for the second hour and you didn't hear this already, you can look this up online. It's a great little form of it on Wikipedia. But this is the Mother's Day Proclamation. Julia Ward Howe, who wrote this, calling people together. And this is where the phrase Mother's Day came into the public domain. Mother's Day Proclamation. Arise then, women of this day. Arise, all women who have hearts, whether our baptism be of water or of tears. Say firmly, we will not have great questions decided by irrelevant agencies, or husbands will not come to us reeking with carnage for cursus and applause. Our sons will not be taken from us to unlearn all that we've been able to teach them of charity and mercy and patience. We, the women of one country, will be too tender of those of another country to allow our sons to be trained to injure theirs. From the bosom of the devastated earth, a voice goes up with our own. It says, disarm, disarm. The sword of murder is not the balance of justice. Blood does not wipe out dishonor, nor violence indicate possession. As men have often forsaken the plow and the anvil and the summons of war, let women now leave on all that may be left of home for a great and earnest day.